Well, how is everybody doing tonight? This is Jeff, and I'd like to welcome all my Bitcoin renegades tonight. And basically, we are finishing where we left off before. I never did talk about the IC emoji legends, so I found some literature with ICP Maximalist where he did an AMA with visions from ice emojis, and he showed some of his favorite ice emoji legends and all of that. So we're actually going to go in and look at that when we talk about ICP. We're going to talk about the graph crypto tonight and see that crypto could possibly be ready to explode. And we're going to talk about tons more cryptos tonight. Internet computer price will just be among one of them, and then Solana, because it's an amazing blockchain and it has so much going for it. Like, it was one of actually probably the top leaders of the last bull market that we had within this entire bull run before this bear market reared its ugly head that we've seen for the past 4 months. So we're going to look at Solana, and then we will also go into Algorand. Basically, the ecosystems that a lot of money are going into right now. Over $1 billion into Algorand. We'll find out how much into Solana. I don't even know. There's probably a lot, that probably more than that went into Solana. And then Algorand, of course, the graph, and Ethereum, and then any that you guys know that have amazing ecosystems. We'll talk about those as well, because that's kind of the bread and butter of tonight's episode. So let me get set up here real quick. I don't even have the chat set up. Let me do that real quick. Just give me a minute here, please. All right, I think it's this one. Yep. We went up live like 10 minutes early just because I was like, man, I really want to do this. I was just sitting here, like, I found a few things, and I was just like, yeah, let's do it. We'll go a few minutes early. That way I can, get the word out there and let people join, because we had 9 people at the end of the other one. I almost didn't want to end it. I almost wanted to just go straight through from that one to this one, but it is what it is. I had to get ready for this one. So right now, there's the chat. How's everybody tonight? Sometimes I go too fast. Like at the last stream, I should have actually been looking at the chat more, because you guys were probably talking to that, and I apologize for that. We'll definitely make time to talk now in this episode and at the end with all of you. So don't be afraid to chat. And right now, let me see here. Oh well. Alrighty. So I want to show you this article here, which is pretty cool. And it talks about the game and these tokens. So I almost sold my IC emojis. I'm not gonna lie to you. But then that's because I forgot about the game that was coming out. I forgot about the game and the tokens that were coming out. I was like, man, I just don't want to hold these forever. But then the game, I was like, oh yeah. So I'm glad I didn't. And so now I'm glad I held them, because you can actually upgrade your characters and everything. But this is AMA with the founder of Ice Emojis, NFT collections, and multiplayer game built on the internet computer. It is the only legit game on the internet computer right now, like fully functioning, like turn-based game. The only one right now. And the cool thing about this is they have a new game coming up that's going to be amazing. And Visions actually came on the channel in the chat before and did kind of like an AMA for us here on the channel before, and it did really well. It's gotten over 4,000 views. You want to check that out. It was a good video. I bought personally some of the NFTs for the original collection, and so let's read some of this. ICP Maximalist Network members were extremely excited to host an AMA on March 4th, 2022, with Visions, one of the most famous designers in the IC ecosystem. There is so much that is going on with IC emojis right now, including a fabulous IC Emoji Legends collection launching on Interpop Friday, March 18th, which was the other day. And there's 10,000 individual NFTs that are these new IC Emoji Legends which we're going to show you a couple of the favorites here soon. This AMA was really high quality. Visions thoroughly answered all the questions with insightful answers. He was clearly been thinking deeply about all aspects of his project. Here is the transcript of the AMA to help you quickly get the most important latest information about IC emojis. And that was him just doing his interest to whatever show. I'm not sure if this is a show or what. Or what is this even on? It's on, oh, the internet. This is the internet computer community. This is what I should probably get in here and become an author. Or especially, I'm going to hire a blogger. They would be able to come in here and do these kind of things. And then maybe they could do interviews with some of these people as well with me. Or for me, I'll do the video and they could do the interviews like this. That'd be cool. So we are going to start an amazing AMA with the creator of one of the first NFT projects on the IC. Vision's going to join us and answer all our questions of the IC emoji origins and upcoming exciting IC emoji legends collection coming soon. Why we're talking about this now is because I didn't do it in the last video, so I'm doing it now. And also, there's something else I'm going to do later. For now, thanks for joining us today, Vision. Very excited to see you. Okay. To get started, could you please give us a short pitch for IC emojis? And I think this is just really well said. This is what it is, basically. Sure. IC emojis are 60 unique playable characters, NFTs, in our strategy game IC Emoji Origins, which is the one that's out now, the one you saw me play before, and which is still the only proper NFT game on the internet computer, winning the second Discover Hackathon or DSCVR, and now clocking in over 5,500 players. We're now releasing IC Emoji Legends, which is a new collection of 10,000 unique, randomly generated IC emojis, which will be playable along with the 60 original characters in our upcoming play to earn game IC Emoji Adventures. Well, you might ask, well, why is there 60 original and 10,000 unique? Well, that's different. The 60 original, there was multiple copies of each, the same exact copy, the same. All the characters were the same. All 60. Say one, the angel. All angels are the same. All the characters were all of the 60. Each one, um, the multiples of that one are all the same. So 60 original characters, but I don't know exactly how many they released with that. I don't know if there was a cap. But then this is the 10,000 unique random. We'll go more into this because we're going to do an AMA with Visions too. I just want to touch on this real quick on this AMA, and then we'll actually have Visions on the channel. Whether we get the grant or not, we're going to have him on the channel to talk about the upcoming Ice Emoji Adventures and the release of Legends, which is the 10,000 unique randomly generated ice emojis. So you'll be able to upgrade these characters, these unique ice emojis, and the original ones are going to be able to be used in the upcoming play to earn game Ice Emoji Adventure. Now, why would you choose this over Axie Infinity? That's a big question. I'm going to do a video about that. I'm going to do Axie Infinity versus Ice Emoji Origins and Legends. Actually, I'm going to do Ice Emoji Legend Origins Adventures, like slash all in one. I'll figure that out. But there are so many more advantages of joining Ice Emojis than actually Axie Infinity. One, the gas fees. If you're like not a rich person, then you probably don't want to be paying $100 every single time you buy a character. Like you have to pay at least $100 extra or whatever, or more. I mean, it could be anywhere from 100 to 1,000. Like you could end up paying a lot of money just each time you buy a character. Well, on these, it costs 2 cents. That's it, 2 cents per transaction. That's and then you when you buy and sell, there might be a little fee on the app that you sell it on, but it isn't not like 100 to 1,000 bucks. It's like nothing. I've paid minuscule fees. Like I don't even think I paid $1 in fees the whole time. So, but yeah, and I got tons of characters, made tons of money, and I still have a ton of awesome ice emojis. So, it's been super beneficial. This is yeah, I'm gonna do a video about that. I mean, there's no comparison. Like, yeah, Axie Infinity is a good game. It might be a great game, but it's too expensive, man. Not normal people can't play it, but anybody could do this one. Anyone with a couple $100. That's all it would take, and that's to get in the game, get your characters, and actually play. And then in this new one, actually upgrade your characters. Beat bosses. And let's go look at this down here. I'll show you a few things. We're not going to too much into it because we're going to do hopefully an anime with visions. So which will be at a later date. But look at this. This is one of my favorite. This is the gold, full gold Super Saiyan. And as you see, these have backgrounds on it. And the other characters they weren't like NFTs like that. They didn't have like the background and the rarity. They were just playable characters in the game. Well, these are like legit NFTs where they have the background, they have like the hair, the eyes, the mouth, whatever each attribute is, right? So that's what I would think. So you got that guy, then you got the emoji matrix, and then you have the Definity cap. So and then Fire King Derp. So there's a lot, and look at the background. See, the backgrounds are different, and kind of what the hat, what they hold. So it's more like a traditional NFT in that sense. You know what I mean? Like you got the cap, just like it makes it, and then the background and the glasses. You feel me? You got the glasses on this one, and then the pills, and then the background. Look at that. It's like the Matrix background, except they're icy emojis. I didn't even notice that. That is cool. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. Yeah, so the initial collection is 50 copies of 60 unique. Oh, here it is, right here. 50 copies of 60 unique characters, 3,001 total mints. While the IC community love collecting and playing with our 60 unique IC emojis, we understand many collectors love to seek out unique and rare mints. So that's why they did it this way. So now you can get the awesome, really rare ones like these. Not all of them are going to be like this. So these are going to be the super rare ones. They go for a lot more, and when you level up, this is going to be like almost the angel. I think they do have an angel in this collection, but this is probably going to be one of the more powerful ones. Maybe not though. It could be like Link. You'd think it would be powerful, and then it just kind of average, you know. But yeah, I would definitely want an angel in this series. What would this guy? Would he be super strong? Who knows? So you'll have to learn the game. We'll go into it more later. All right, now let's get into some other cryptos. This is just one of the parts of this ecosystem of internet computer price. And so that's kind of why we're leading out with this. We're talking about cryptos that just had tons of money put into their ecosystem. Well, let's go look what internet computer had put into their ecosystem. If you know, this probably was funded with the developer grant from Internet Computer, which is what we're going to go in and look at now. Developer grant ICP. So here it is. 102 grants. They're putting a lot of money into building their ecosystem, and they're not just doing it by making these, hiring these big venture capitalist firms to go and build these big companies. They are basically anyone who wants to build on it can go in and they'll try you out. Like it doesn't mean they're going to keep you on and stuff. Like, but if you're doing something that they want, then they'll probably keep funding you, and you have a good partnership with them, and that's what I like seeing. This is probably one of my favorite, you know, cryptos right now because everything they're doing, bringing Bitcoin to DeFi with integration instead of a bridge, with an Ethereum bridge already set up and used in DeFi and everything, and Bitcoin getting ready to be used. Oh yeah, because it just happened basically like a month ago. So now they're working on actually integrating the process. But I'm talking about top ecosystems tonight and why they are putting money and how much. I'm not exactly sure how much they're putting into this, but it's a lot. It probably says somewhere. In less than 5 months since its Genesis launch, the Internet Computer blockchain has seen explosive growth of its developer community, and that is the ecosystem, the stuff that you see like these games and other things. And it's also building its community too, and that's kind of where I come in. But and where you guys come in too. You are helping me help them build the community, and we do that together. And therefore, it drives the price of internet computer crypto up. So if you guys want to help me build a community, hold internet computer. I mean, you probably don't even have to do that to have the price go up. Anyway, but the more you put into it, the more it'll go up. Just saying, not financial advice though. Entertainment purposes only, common sense, right? Okay, so whose dApps and services have already attracted nearly 250,000 users. On May 25th, the Definity Foundation announced the Definity Developer Grant Program to catalyze the growth of the internet computer ecosystem and support the building of dApps, tooling, and infrastructure on the network using canister smart contracts. And this right here is the genius that is actually enabling Bitcoin to come to the internet computer. And so my tech guy, the one who helped me build the website, he definitely is looking into the Definity tech, and I think he finds it quite interesting. I do too. It's pretty cool stuff what they're doing over there. So canister smart contracts. That's the first time I've heard of any blockchain using canister smart contracts. As far as I know. But so the program makes the internet computer accessible and approachable by providing support to promising developers and teams located around the world. So that's what they do, and they have a team. Defendi has a team in San Francisco, and they're based in Switzerland. But they're basically, setting up hubs all around the world. You know, because it's basically, one of the biggest top 40 crypto. Like it's a number 36, I think, right now. So projects have used the resources from 102 grants to begin building a variety of projects from full Web3 dApps and DeFi to developer tooling and infrastructure. So, Developer Grant Program has awarded $2 million in funding to dozens of developers and entrepreneur teams building on the internet computer, adding them to an ecosystem of hundreds of projects that are running on the internet computer. And I mean, that is probably just a fraction of what the real amount is. And all the other grants, like the community grants and those other ones, too. So, okay, it's an ongoing program. So if you're a developer right now, and this is thriving. You saw it went down to what, $15, and now it's up to 18. So if you're a developer, I would recommend maybe going into this, right? So, oh, writing the perfect application even helps you write the application on here. So focus areas for grant programs are dApps and open internet services, canister development kits and agents, developer tooling, infrastructure, and integrations and APIs. Grants are awarded in tiers of $5,000, $25,000, and $100,000. So the thing is, if they give you a $5,000 grant, this is what I read at least. I'm not 100% sure about this, and I'm not sure if it only applies to the developer grants or through all of their grants. But if you get like one of these and they see that, hey, they did a good job, they used the money well, they built something what they were supposed to, boom, then they could give you you get 25, you could get the 100 next time, or if you get the 5, they could give you 25, or if you get 25, they could just give you another round of 25, or who knows, it just depends on the situation. They're putting a lot of money into this, whether it be the ecosystem and the community. So this is just cool what they're doing. um, thought it was going to be more than a couple million, but for that's just for now, I would assume. These other companies are putting a lot. Like Algorand just put 1 billion into it, but it wasn't exactly. They didn't say exactly what that billion. Well, I mean, they did 500 million and then 400 million, so technically it was only 900 million, not a billion. But I rounded it up. Um, and who knows what that exactly is going to go to? This is what. Oh, it's showing. Oh, it shows all of the grants. Oh my goodness, I didn't know it showed all of them. Here's a list of the latest 42 grants and a bit about the projects. Wow. Oh, they're actually showing us. So B9 Labs, developer onboarding documentation, 25 grand. Decentralized derivatives issuance and transaction protocol, 5 grand. Now I don't feel so bad for my grant now because this sounds like pretty important. So I'm just thankful they took a chance on me, man. I never thought they were going to. Like I was hoping, but anyway, this is why it's so cool. It has all of the, not only, yeah, they provide these grants, but this is all being built on the internet computer now. That's why it's cool they're doing these grants. It's helping them. Like they're helping themselves grow by spending money, putting money into themselves. Like you see me, I bought, my chair and the microphone or, these things, and it helps grow, my business, right? So that's exactly what they're doing. Candy Convert, Chain Cloud, Cosmocrafts, Deck Go, follow on grant, migration to the internet computer. Oh, Deck Go. Okay. Definity NFT standard with the metadata focus. They gave them 5 grand. Wow. DFlow, decentralized workflows for business to business collaboration, 25 grand. D-Service, next generation decentralized service management application. So I'm not going to read all of these because we'd be here probably all night. But there's a lot of these. You can come read them, but it shows all the money that they're putting in there. Look, IC Punks definitely deserved 100K. Um, that was a huge project, brought a lot of money to them, and a lot of people and just stuff to there. So that's pretty cool. Um, that's what I try to do, just show people about all this cool stuff, and then maybe I can bring, one of these cool projects that was trying to build on Ethereum over here. If anybody out there right now is thinking about, or is building on Ethereum or is in the middle of it and it's too expensive, they'll pay you to come work over here on the internet and you can get a grant, right? You can get a grant and it's so much cheaper than trying to build, a legit thing on the Ethereum blockchain. I guarantee that this would be cheaper, especially when you launch, right, for your customers. So, internet computer based blogs, news, CMS site. I wonder if I'm on here. Uh, if they have the community, that'd be kind of cool to see. Bitcoin Renegade. See, these don't all have like internet computer names, but they're about the internet computer. So I think our channel, I don't know, we might be going through some upgrades or changes soon. So okay, but that's all about Definity and the internet computer. Now let's move on to Solana because I do want to check out Solana. Let's see, ecosystem funding. Grants. Solana. Okay, see, they do have grants. Okay, ecosystem Solana. Here we go. So that's what you look for in these projects. Like a lot of people are just getting in, hey, let's make a quick, buck off of this crypto or that crypto, but do you even know what you're buying into? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you might make a quick penny, but if you're in this for the long term and you want to make some real long term money and put your money away in a safe, methodical way where you're going to be okay. Like I've been sitting pretty for a while now, not really worrying because the ones that I put my money into are legit, long lasting, needed projects on the blockchain and in life. So, and in our world, I should say. not so much in life, but in the business world we live in, right? And the technological world we live in. So the developers, I'm sure this is going to be a lot bigger than internet computer for right now because it's a lot older, right? And it's been doing this for a little bit longer. But in a few years, internet computer is going to rival Solana. I'm telling you that. So yeah, that's the one you're early on. If you want to get in early on a long-term crypto, internet computer is where I recommend. Like to for like my friends and stuff. I don't recommend it, not financial advice to you guys or anything, but that's where I would be looking for myself. That's why I invest in internet computer. Is because I know it's the Solana before Solana blew up. So, but I want to see. Let's see, developer resources. Okay, so basically, developers. Okay, Solana cookbook, developer resources. Okay, they don't make it really easy to see. Internet computers a little more transparent with their grants, I'd say, because I don't know what all this is. Tutorials. Okay, curated list of all the top Solana tutorials. But that's not what I just asked. Build a Web3 app on Solana. Okay, but how would I get payments? Let's see. So these are the top projects on Solana. There's a lot going on here, and there's a lot going on the internet computer as well. So you saw all those projects that were getting grants. That is what this is already done. I mean, this is what it looks like after they do that. So imagine internet computer when all those apps are running at full scale and they've already been launched, and all the good things that come later on. That's when internet computer is going to blow up. And Solana has just this is the one. This is the standard bearer for what a good crypto project looks like, and a mission accomplished on Solana. So this is what every project should you strive to be like. You're judging success in the crypto projects. This one is definitely up there. But the only problem I see is I wouldn't even know where to go in to look for like a grant or. Hmm. I mean, it did say Solana grants. I saw that, but where is it? Darn it! I just want to know like what kind of grant program it had. I know it has to have a good one, so we might not be able to find it, but that's okay. This one's probably pretty much already done, so we don't really have to look and be like, yeah, they put all this into it. It's already basically been done. So Solana, that's actually kind of good for this episode, really, because this shows what happens after this one in Ethereum are going to show what happens after after a project's basically 90% out there. Like accomplishing what it wants to do. It's already basically building all these projects. They're running day to day. Things are looking good. They're just following the price swings. Some projects last on the place and some don't. You always have governance as well. So it could kick projects out if they don't like them or if they don't mesh with the ecosystem. So it's all just depending on, many different things, not just one or two things. So go bigger, faster, smarter, and with better tools. So um, that's about all we're going to look at for this one. Let's go look at more grants now. So we're going to look at the graph now because the graph just had huge influxes. So the graph um, grant. Okay, so I can't just show you in one. I've showed you this in other videos we've done about the graph. If you want to go back and watch them, you can. But there's basically like a $205 million ecosystem fund right here, and then another 5 million here, 1.5 million here. But then I guess Tiger Capital. Here, let's look at that. I'll just put Tiger, and then you'll see. Yep, right here. Right here. Tiger Global snaps up a $50 million graph grant. So, and then there's a few more of them. I forget the names, but they gave grants to a lot of different places, and it equaled like $500 million or something. Just a lot of money, like anywhere from 350 to $500 million. So they're putting a lot of money into this crypto, and luckily I've been holding this one, ever since it fell because I believe in this project, and I'm gonna make a lot of money off of it. I'm just accumulating more and more at the bottom. And, once they start building a lot of cool things, because this just happened in January. A lot of these, and like it all happened kind of, I think like in October, December, January, February. And now, I don't know what's happening in March, but it just seems like more and more money's going into the graph. So these things are pretty good. Graph day. June 2nd, 2022. It's a 4-day event in San Francisco, huh? We've talked about this, I think, on previous episodes. So June 2nd. And then they have their hack day. Okay. Looks like the head lady's a cartoon. I knew it. I knew she was a cartoon. So I guess this is a woman owned crypto, or the developer, the leading person is a woman. I think I heard something like that. The person who made this crypto, or I'm not sure, one of the original people from this project, is late. So that's pretty cool. I don't know, like you just hear of like Vitalik Buterins and Dominic's, so it's kind of refreshing to see a woman at the head of one of these projects. That's freaking cool. So yeah, huge, huge stuff going on in the graph. It's going to be a massive crypto. This is like Solana and Ethereum are what these cryptos plan to be and want to be. So, gosh, I don't know. All of a sudden, I got super tired. My eyes got all heavy. Heavy. That's okay though. I'll push through. All right, now the next one that we want to look at that they're putting a ton of money is probably the most money into any project. Algorand. Is it Borderless Capital? Border. Yep, here we go, right here. Okay. Borderless Capital is a blockchain venture capitalist firm and a modern financial institution investing capital and co building financial products with our portfolio. Now, this is a venture capitalist firm, and that's what worries me a little bit, and why I think the graph might have went down so much. I mean, all crypto went down, so we can't really say that's the reason, because it did pump a couple nice times even when everything was going down. So Algorand is pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. So even though it's a venture capitalist firm, I think they have the graph, or Algorand's best intentions at heart. So I can definitely say they're good for Algorand. I think they really are. Let's see. They put in a $400 million fund the first time, and then this right here is talking about the $500 million Algorand fund that it launched this November 30th, 2021. And this is right after the peak, right, of the market, which was on like November 11th or 12th for altcoins, and November 10th, I believe, for Bitcoin. And I remember this back then, and I made a video about it. Borderless Capital launches a $500 million Algorand focused fund, but this wasn't the first one they did. This was the second one, the second massive inflow into the Algorand focused fund. And what does that mean? Well, it's to build. The fund will look to invest in a range of DeFi and NFT projects built on the Algorand blockchain network. So it is not just going into like one project, like you saw. The graph had several projects on there, and Internet Computer has like tons. That's what this one is going to do, is just like divide it between probably the most notable projects, brought to their attention or being built on there, you know. So that's pretty good. More money. That means that the ecosystem is going to flourish. Why am I talking about this? These are all cryptocurrencies. All of these, look, Internet Computer has a price. There is a price on this crypto I was talking about first, right? Internet Computer, of course, all of you that are veterans, you know that, but I'm talking for the beginners. Now, the graph, the other one we looked into, boom, it is a crypto. It's at 41 cents right now a piece. Okay, wow, it's down. Are you serious? At 41? Ooh. Okay, I might be buying more at that price. But that sucks. It went down all the way to 40. Wow. Okay, it was at 44 today. Anyway, that kind of hurts me. I'm like, yeah, I want to see that. But we'll talk about price here in a little bit. I just wanted to show you how amazing these projects are. So, but as you see, boom, right here, the graph, um, it is just room for tons of money. I mean, these cryptos at this low of a price are going to bring value to these projects are bringing value to the crypto, and therefore the price will raise in Leo to all of the stuff being built. Like, say, what am I talking about? I'm talking about, like, say all these projects. Remember that I was telling you about on the graph, like Tiger Capital and all the other ones, or especially like the Internet Computer. All those different little projects that got all those little different monies. They're all going to contribute to the overall health and security of the ecosystem by more people being on there and active and building on it, and therefore building the community, the ecosystem, and everything else. And it just acts as like a snowball, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and the more people that are there, and then the price goes up and up and up eventually because of it, right? Not right away, because this isn't just like some pump because like one project did good. Imagine that all the projects do good over the next years, and it goes up in a way that is sustainable, and not like the Bitcoin hammer that just goes down way up and then way back down. That is what they're doing in the graph. Yeah, they might be at low prices right now. This is probably once in a lifetime prices. Once all of these funds go into these cryptos, let's go Algorand. All of these funds go into these cryptos, especially like Algorand. Look at that, 88 cents. That's pretty low for what this crypto is. It was just at 282, like a 4 or 5 months ago, when it was at a nice level. It was at $2.82. I got out at like 270, and then I bought back in. You guys watch me. I made a nice little amount of money on Algorand. Even on the way down, it went up one last time for me to make one last profit and get out before I got smashed. And but not only that, look at all this money that's going into it. Yeah, it is a venture capitalist fund, but that's only one of them. I'm sure there's more money going into it, more projects being built and have already been built on the Algorand network. And it's a lot cheaper than a lot of the other networks now. Now, Algorand has lowered their rewards from whatever it was before to very little, because they've changed the way their crypto is from proof of stake to a governance token now. So basically, you're only getting governance rewards from Algorand now. That's what I did a little bit of research about that. So Algorand is no longer like a staking crypto. It's kind of like Internet Computer now, where it's just a voting crypto, and that's because I think they planned that the whole time. They just were going to give out a certain amount through staking and then turn it to that. I don't know. That part they didn't tell me. But lots of money going into this. And so that directly affects the price over either the short term and the long term. Because when this first went in, that's when it went to $2.82, when this was basically let out, this news or rumor of this news was going on, and it went all the way to 282, and now it's sitting at 88 cents, right? So it could go up to 282 again, not even that hard. So look at that, 283 it says. And that is, let's see, 3x, almost 4x, 3.5x, and it was sitting at what, 67 not that long ago. That was only like a month ago that it was at 67, and now it's at 88. So these companies, these cryptos, they're all gonna be around for a while. All these ones I'm showing you, and that's why I'm showing you these certain ones. Your Ethereums, your Solanas, your Algorans, your Graphs, your internet computers, of course. All of those cryptos are here to for a purpose, right? See, look at this one. It's number 29. It's number 29 for a reason. You don't become the number 29th crypto unless you have some serious backers, unless you're a good crypto project, unless you have a lot of people who believe in you. 539,716, 718 watch lists just on CoinMarketCap alone. And I'm sure there's tons of other places where people are watching this too. So we can do a little bit of TA if you guys want. How is everybody tonight? Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to see you. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day and start to your weekend. Now, I thought today was Thursday actually until I started talking with people, and they're like, "Nope, it's Friday." So I was like, "Oh man, okay, well." I do want to add people to the show, so hopefully we'll get some people over here. Oh, I was going to tell you about this. So when I said six bigs, said that historically we've never made it below the 50 EMA before. I was mistaken. It's actually the 50 MA he was talking about, not the 50-day EMA. He said 50-day moving average, which is different. If you look at the 50-day moving average on the 3-day, it's at 47,000. And historically, he said we've never been past that. So just wanted to clear that up because, yeah, I just don't like to lead people the wrong way. Okay, where is this? Dun, 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 it's going to be at like 47,000, I think. 46,670. Or wait, no, that's not the right. Yeah, it is. Oh, I already had the MA50 out there. So yeah, 46,772. And that would be this one right up here. And I guess we have not been able to rise above that before at the end of a market after going below it. I mean, we kind of dipped below it there, but that doesn't really count. That's not really breaking below it. So yeah, I mean, it broke below it here and we went into a bear market, right? So, and then we came back out of it there. I don't know if that's what it was supposed to do or not. Let's see. Hold on. That one. Yep. That was a bear market ish, but I don't remember that. Oh, this is only the 3-day though. This isn't weekly. The weekly is also. Let's go check the weekly on Bitcoin. Weekly, and then get the MA. Fit. See, it doesn't didn't go under it really. I mean, it wicked under it, but that was it. So we went under it right here, and that could actually signify signify the end of the bull market. But excuse me, see, we went right up to touch it. If we break above this, historically, that's never been done before in the previous market. So this could, be a brand new market. This is why we're saying like lengthening cycles, new things. Bitcoin is basically going to control where the base market lies, right? And then the crypto can perform, according to their project and their community as well as they can in that, but overall Bitcoin is going to kind of control everything in an overall manner, right? You can still have volatility of the other crypto pumping and dumping, but overall Bitcoin is the big Papa Daddy. All right. Any questions? Any concerns? Any head injuries I should know about? I don't know. There's no chat, so I don't know. Are you all wanting to talk or what's up? Um, well, hi to you too, sir. Hey, how are you doing, man? I hope you're. I like your tiger thing there. That's pretty cool. If you guys didn't know already, I got my merch out now, and even better than my merch, I got my website up and running. I thought it was going to cost me a lot more money. I thought I was going to have to pay $1,000 just for the domain name because somebody scooped up BitcoinRenegade.com. Because they probably figured that since I have a YouTube channel, I'd probably end up buying, a domain name, and Satoshi Domains went up and bought BitcoinRenegade.com, and they wanted $1,000 for it. So I was like, great, it's going to cost me $1,000 to build the website and $1,000 for the domain name. Well, I thought on my toes, me using my good old noggin, I was like, well, I can't, afford that. So, dude, you distracted me with that. I thought you asked me if I would marry you. I was like, what? No, will I marry again? If God, leads me to the right woman, yeah. I do want a family eventually, but I want to, the reason I'm doing this, I want to start my own business. I want to be in a place where I can, start a family, but I'm not going to start a family before I'm ready. But okay, anyway, gosh, I wish you wouldn't have, I totally forgot what I was talking about now, but I'm sure it was good. Here, let me go back. I'm gonna go back and because I swear I don't remember anything that I was saying now. So let's go back. Well, I you too, sir. Okay. I was talking about the website. Oh, that's okay. So that's what I was talking about. Satoshi Domains hooked up, and they took the name. I thought it was going to cost a couple grand, and it. Sorry about that. And it did not. That wasn't the case. I thought on my toes, and I was like, well, BitcoinRenegade.org.net, and then finally I found BitcoinRenegade.net, and it was free. Basically, all I had to do is get like HostGator to host the site. So I got my website for only the price of like the $50 HostGator plus, the building fee instead of the 1,000 for the site name and that. That's what they try to do sneaky. They see someone like trying to build a small business and some domain goes out there and buys your name.com, just so you have to buy it from them for more expensive. That's shady to me. I would yeah, everybody, I hope you're having a good night. We are going to kick it as long as you guys are here. We can go talk about more crypto. What do you guys want to see? We're not going to do a word of the night because we did one earlier, but I do want to go in and look at maybe Bitcoin and see where we're at because it looks like it might want to break out. If we can close above this, what is that even? The EMA 50, if we can close above the EMA 50 on the 3 day, then we have some serious support right there. And we have broke a level that we have been under since um, December 27th. We have not been above the EMA 50 since December 20, and we just broke above it now. Like we've touched it before, but we broke above it and we're above it right now. So if we can close above this, we'll be good to go. So the next candle needs to be higher than, I would say, like where we are now. Has to be higher than 44.4. Um, or wait, let's look and see where it is. 44.3. No, 44.1. Sorry, 44.126. I was looking at the VW one. 44.126 is where it needs to stay above, and we're above it by $200. So $240. So that's good. If we can close where we are here, that is going to be crucial. That's on the 3 day though. So hold on, the 23rd. So we won't come out of that till the 26th. So that's tomorrow. So the 20 to the 23rd. The 26th will be the new one. Yep. See? So tomorrow will be a new candle. So if we can stay above 44,000 until tomorrow, and then especially on the weekly, that's going to be the biggest one. But this 3 day, that will be kind of crucial because, like I said, look, we haven't been below this since we started to break down. And now if we can get above that and then, get back above the EMA or the MA 50, that'll be really important, especially on the week over here, like I was showing you over here, which is at 46. Oh, it's at 45,000. 45, 844 on the weekly. So it's only like about 1,400 more bucks, 1,500 more bucks right now. So that's kind of crazy. Oh, we were gonna do some news too. I never did the news. So I guess Cool Cats Ethereum NFT project signs with CAA for media licensing push, whatever that means. Bitcoin regains ground as price edges closer to 45K, and this crucial weekly moving average price. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen is probably just yelling at someone today. Crypto innovation can be a healthy thing. Oh, somebody, man, is this the same lady that was just yelling and screaming about it and saying it was garbage and it was going to destroy everything? Now it can be a healthy thing. Okay. Crypto artist X Copy sells 23 million worth of Ethereum NFTs in 10 minutes. And then this good old one, Twitter scam uses verified accounts to steal $1 million in fake ApeCoin airdrop. So careful with the ApeCoin airdrop, everybody on Twitter. That is a scam. So a Twitter phishing scam hacked verified accounts, some of which had Bored Ape Yacht Club profile pictures. The scam sought to defraud crypto savvy users of a little more than $1 million. So there's sketchy people out there, but we will overcome as a community, everybody. I'm not going to glorify anything, um, especially certain things I won't talk about. So anyway, we're good with that. I think we're gonna about come call it a night. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, now's the time. We are gonna have some amazing stuff on crypto coming up. Any meme coin info like Shiba, okay, and then TA on Aventus. So Shiba and Aventus. We will go in order of who asked first. Shiba. But Shiba's not the only one out there. I'm actually a bit of a fan of what is it even called? I'll show you here in a little bit. What is it? Internet computer? No. uh, I no. Okay, never mind. I don't like it anymore. Never mind. Okay, I remember what it was. Nope. It used to be cool, but yeah, something happened and it wasn't. So I can't speak about that now. signed an NDA. No. So Shiba Inu is it looks like it had the same inverse head and shoulders pattern breakout right here. Except it didn't go to the top. It just kind of went back down. So there was no volume. See, it had an inverse head and shoulders breakout, but it didn't have any volume. So that's what happens. It actually went back under the resistance of the neckline. See that? It's right at the neckline again. Or actually, even it's a little bit above the neckline. So it still hasn't broke under it, but it kind of is like right there. So that's not good. Shiba, it's not good. These cryptos are not good. I mean, if you can make money in Shiba, then you're good. You can do that. If you buy and you wait for a pump and it does pump, you could make a lot of money. But I think all the major sheep pumps are either a thing of the past or they happen when nobody expects them and it's like a one day thing and then that's it. I'd love to be proven wrong. I love it when a lot of people make money in this. So prove me wrong, make a lot of money. I really hope you do. Like I'm not saying that condescending or anything. Like no, I really hope you prove me wrong. Like and make money with this. But for me, it's not for me. I don't know how to make money with this crypto. So that's why I don't do a lot of TA or anything on it. It doesn't move like normal crypto. It's a meme coin. I mean, you can use the fundamentals of technical analysis with it, but in my opinion, it moves differently, and it very seldom breaks out the right way. So anyway, AV, what was the one? AVT, Ad Aventa. I've never heard of that crypto so much. AVT, Aventus. Okay, there we go. I only forget like sometimes when something else will catch my attention, and I'll completely lose my train of thought. It isn't like I don't have that bad of a memory. It's just sometimes I lose my train of thought. It happens the best. This is at 249. It is down 193 today. Let's see, Aventus.io. See, you're having me look at crypto. I don't really know, but that's why I don't really use TA by itself. And if I taught you guys anything, you're not going to use technical analysis by itself either. What do we do normally? From a crypto we don't know. Website. So that's what we're going to do. This is the way I analyze a crypto if I'm going to be looking at it. So I don't want cookies at all. Okay, Aventus making it better to build in Ethereum and build on Ethereum and beyond. The customizable layer 2 blockchain network that lets you build on Ethereum at scale to process transactions at 100x the speed and 1% the cost. Okay, sorry, I just had to make sure that I was showing you my screen. Okay. Problem. Aventus makes it better to build on Ethereum. Well, why is that a problem? It makes the problem is it's hard to build on Ethereum, maybe? Ethereum fees are at an all-time high, and scalability is limited to just 13 transactions per second, where Internet Computer is much faster and can do many more transactions. That's why I love it. That's not enough. Aventus Network is a layer 2 solution that brings the scale and privacy of a permission blockchain with the security and interoperability of public blockchains with none of the drawbacks of either. Solution. Price. The average transaction cost on the Aventus network begins at 1 cent. This is not 99% cheaper than the average Ethereum transaction fee. So this is another thing a lot like Polygon. And the only problem that I have with these cryptos that are kind of like scaling solutions for Ethereum, and that's what this is, a scaling solution. It's like a layer 2 for Ethereum to help it build to, see, making it easier to build on Ethereum. It's a layer 2. And so that's really good, but The only thing is getting your money from Ethereum to the actual blockchain of Ventus coin is very expensive because of the gas fees. So they're telling you, yeah, it's cheap to do these transactions, but in order to get your money on the Aventus blockchain, you have to do an Ethereum transaction, which does have big gas fees and is not only 1 cent. So that's another problem that I always have with these Ethereum applications. They all make you bridge to that on chain crypto of the layer two. And that's what they need to fix there. They need to fix that so where you can get into that layer two without having to pay the massive gas fees you're trying to avoid. That is why internet computer beats this every single day of the week. And it doesn't need a scaling solution because the gas fees are about less than that. So that's the cool thing. But this seems like a cool crypto, and these kind of cryptos do good though. I'm not saying these aren't needed. I'm just saying, man, ICP. The more I look at these other cryptos, the more I just love ICP. But anyway, let's just bias aside, right? Let's look at this. So this is a cool crypto. I like this layer two. It reminds me a lot of Polygon, and maybe this is a good one to get into, like Polygon before it blew up. This looks to me like kind of a Polygon before it blew up. I know I just said that twice, but yeah, had to get the point across. So enterprise grade, the AVN is onboarding over 18 million transactions from clients active on private test networks over the last year. All current and future transactions will flow through the main net. Also, you can find full transparency of all of Ventus network traffic. And then the interoperability, Ethereum competitors exist, as well as other private permission networks, creating disconnected silos of value. Aventus builds using Substrate, which makes it simple to become a parachain and benefit from full Polkadot interoperability. That's cool. So maybe they'll be interoperable with ICP sometime soon as well. Okay, now that we've looked at the project, let's look at the ecosystem. I would look at transactions and stuff if it was a newer project, but since it's already pretty well established, this must be new on. Is this new on Coinbase? I don't know. Is this new on Coinbase? No, I don't hold any meme coins right now. The last meme coin I held was Saitama Inu. Saitama Inu. Yeah. You can obviously stake this. You must have AV tokens in your Ethereum wallet. I don't know if that costs money. I would have to look more into that. Use your AVT to claim your share rewards. AVT validator registration is now open. It's quick and easy to become a validator. Simply fill out the short form below and follow the how-to guide. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Well, we could do some TA, but I don't know. It seems like a pretty good project. It is ranked 851. So it definitely is down there on the list, which means there's just not a lot of volume or market cap. This talks about rank 851. That's the market cap here. So it's only 14,832,870 bucks across all markets. This is the total. So about 50%, I'd say about 60% of the supply. Yep, exactly 60% of the supply is out there. And volume 460,000. This is a very low cap gem. I actually like it, man. Not gonna lie, this looks like a pretty good buy. I want to see what it looks like right here. Oh man, I wish it wouldn't have just pumped, but I like this one. I don't know why. I just feel I have a good feeling about this one. I didn't like Suku, man, but I think this one, unfortunately, has a symmetrical triangle, though. That's even what that is. Yeah, I don't think that's really anything as of yet. Um, let's do the 4 hour. This is a little bit weird TA right here. You're asking me to do this. It's weird. I don't like that. I just don't like it. It's really confusing. It's like a symmetrical triangle. Yeah, it's like that. I'll call that a short squeeze. Let's look at the Bollinger on that one. I bet you it could be like a little short spot right there. Huh. Okay, it's at the top. No short spot. It kind of broke up from the Bollinger there and is hanging out there. So yeah, I mean, it's hanging out from the median. See how it touched the median of the Bollinger right there, and then just kind of went there. It did pump here, so it is looking a little better on the 4 hour, but it just I don't know. Something doesn't look right with the way that the price is right there. I don't know what that is. Oh, see, I knew it was a little short squeeze here. It was just on the hour. Yeah, because it's just basically going into like a peak where it's not going up or down. But on, the hour, it is looking like it's going up a little bit. But yeah, we're starting to finally go up now. Now look at the 30-minute. Yeah, see, we just came out of a big squeeze, and it actually is going up a little bit now on the shorter time frames. It's looking better the farther down the time frame we go. Oh, but it looks like it's starting to turn around again now to the down. See how it just broke up to the upside, and then now, yep, and now it's going to the downside. So that's about all we're gonna do is the 15-minute. Um, this might be a good crypto. I don't know. I'm probably not going to invest in it, but it looks like a decent project. I would definitely be doing more research before I would just go and buy this, but especially zoom out a lot and see what this crypto is all about. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. So the most you would really do is double your money here if it went to the top, though. So unfortunately, I wouldn't put the risk for reward on this. It could go up higher than that, which actually it could really go up higher than that with the market cap and everything. Let's go to USD. Now this one's a little different story. Actually, USD is doing better. This one's going up right now. So that's why you kind of got to know the difference between the USD and the USDT. So this one's actually, oh no, it's going down. I mean, no, now it went down. Now it's going up. Okay, a lot different on the USD and the USDT. They're both actually going to control the price together a little bit. The USD and the USDT because it's all for Aventus. So eventually, those prices they always stay right around the same area. So it's not like you're gonna just lose it. But yeah, this thing could really blow up and go to like $20. I could see this 10xing easy. Would I buy it? Probably not right now though. Maybe, maybe look into it. Oh, you're holding that for longer term? Please, I mean, you could hold Axie. You'll probably make money on that. Man, I don't know why everybody, when they get ICP, they just sell it. They're like, oh, it went up to 19. Do you know that it was just at $40? I mean, if you wait like another month or two, you could probably double your money. Like, and if you're doing long term, man, and you don't have yourself at least 10 ICP, you're doing things wrong. For real, because what if you're just holding, you bought them like say 10 ICP for $150, or what is it now? $200. 10 ICP, $200. Then they end up being worth 750 just in a couple months. Like go all the way back up. Not guaranteeing that's gonna happen, But what say that happens. So you spend 200 bucks, they're 20 a piece, 10x, 20x, 25x. Yeah, you're looking at a lot of X's. So you could turn $200. Okay, 10 times 750 is $7,500. So you could turn $200 into $7,500, and that could happen in I don't know how long, but say it just doubles to 40, that could happen in a week. I've seen ICP double like that, and with all the stuff in the ecosystem, that's why I'm holding the graph as well. That's why I would look at Solana. That's why I would look at Ethereum. It's only at 3,000, not even close to its all-time high. These cryptos I'm telling you about are all the long-term holds that I am gonna just buy and Bitcoin. And I'm just gonna hold and hoard. Solana because it's already made it and it's at a low price, and this crypto ain't going nowhere. It's just gonna keep getting better and better. Same with Ethereum. Algorand's just getting started. The graph is on its first. I mean, it's just baby steps. Learn how to walk, and they just had a ton of money thrown at it, almost $500 million total. Okay, and then ICP, you saw all those grant monies, right? So this is why I get excited. I know I'm probably more excited than most of you, because I love doing this. Like that's why I want this to be my job. Like talking about crypto, doing crypto, making money in crypto, making these videos. Like I really wouldn't want to just crypto trade for a living, but making these videos is something I really love. So that's why I want to narrow down the algorithm, make it work better for me. If you guys want to help, you can smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, share it on your platform, um, help me with ideas, whatever you want to do to help. I'm open for tips and tricks and everything. Ooh, things are going down right now. Yeah. Let's see. One last look before we call it a night. Let's look at Bitcoin at 44,415. Nuts. Beautiful. Aventus 252. Apecoin 1282. Still not bad. All right. Let's see. Here. If it's under 40, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, 41. It went back up a little bit, not much. All right. Algo. Algo's actually doing good. I think it's like at what, 88? Yeah, 88.37. So it was at 94 today, though. We can't. Oh man, I should have rode the wave. That's a good day trade. Algorand has been a good day trader for me. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of the best ones to day trade, and it's a long term. So like this is the best one. I put money in, and then if it ends up having, if I'm day trading this and I end up messing up or something, I just turn it into a long term trade. That's what I love Algorand. I'll day trade a crypto that I'd be willing to hold for a long time. So if I'm like holding Internet Computer or Algorand or the Graph, and I'm like trying to make a day trade and I mess up, I'm like, okay, we'll just throw that into the long term pile. I'll try again on another day trade. That way, you never get mad, you never revenge trade, and you have like you're in control of the situation no matter what. You never let the price or anything dictate you because you always have a plan whether it goes up or down. And I think that's something that Crypto Wendy utilizes as well. Having a plan for both a raise and a falling um, market. So I think that's really important. I love these prices though. Crypto's fun. No, not a lot. I don't want to have a lot of exes. That's why I've not been dating around. I only date those that I actually like. I normally don't do a lot of blind dates. I normally date people that I have known for a little while. Not that I'm not willing to meet strangers, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just not out there to date just anybody. That's the thing, though. Like, I want a Christian woman. That's why I'm single. It isn't because I can't get women. Like, I've been with my share of women in my life. I've been married, but it's not my desire to be with many women. I want to find one good woman that God thinks is a good woman, and that I get along with and I'm attracted to, and that she's attracted to me and gets along with me and is nice, and that, yeah, you know how it goes. I hope I don't have lots of exes, man. That, yeah. No, I did in the past because I honestly didn't care and I didn't know what I was looking for back then. But I would date just any girl that wanted to date me. But now it's like, I just pretty picky. I guess you could just call me picky, but I think it's, I realize what it is. I realize I was married once and it didn't work out how I wanted. And, I this is going to be the last, if I get married again, it's going to be the last time. I take it seriously. So I take it more seriously than my crypto. Like, it means something. You get married in the house of God under God, like to become. Yeah, I don't want to go into all that, but for me, that's the way that I think about relationships. And, that's what I'm looking for out there, and that's why I'm single. It's not because I can't be with someone. It's that I have very high standards, and I'm not just going to settle for anybody. Feel me? I opened up to trying to date someone I didn't really know, and just some, I don't know. It seemed like everything in the world was trying to not let that happen, so I didn't fight it. Like it kind of sucks because I like this girl like a lot, but or I mean, as a lot as if you can like someone that you barely know. But yeah, I thought she was awesome. It just didn't work out. And it's just a weird situation. Like I said, I'm not just settling for anybody, and but she was cool. I don't know. Maybe something will happen with that in the future, but for now, yeah, I just don't do the dating website stuff. What about you? Huh? Are you married? You got a wife? You got kids? Hmm? No, I don't mind talking about my personal life with you guys. Honestly, some people are like, "Don't do that. Don't talk about your personal life." But this is my channel. We talk about crypto. We talk about life. We're real over here. We talk about charities. So yeah, I think I can talk to you guys about just about anything. Um, that's why I have this channel, right? To tell about crypto, but also to show the humanity of it too. Like I know a lot of people are just like buy crypto for this, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not just here to sell you and stuff. Here to kick it with you, to hang out, like build a community. That's what I was trying to do even before I knew I could get paid for doing stuff like that. And um, building the community. So, but of course, we that's kind of creepy, dude. Little boys are not allowed. And I'm a little boy. I'm a little teapot. Okay, this is getting weird. We're gonna go. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. It is 9:06 my time, and I'm getting tired. Like I said, my eyes were heavy the whole time. I hope you guys are doing good. Look into these long-term projects. You don't have to take my advice because not financial advice. It's just I just dug myself in a hole there. It's not take my advice, but it's not advice. Okay, don't take my advice because I'm not giving you advice. Just do your research on your crypto. Know your crypto. You can take risks if you want. Your money is your money. You can do however you want. But as a friend or as somebody who knows how to make money in crypto, stick with what works, right? You can find new crypto that are doing good, but if you're looking for those altcoin gems, that's going to be a lot harder than you think. That's why we do kind of stick to the normal stuff on here. And again, I forgot to do the altcoin gem one. I'm just having a hard brain fart week with that, but we will do altcoin gems still, and how to find them, and it's hard. That's why we haven't done it because altcoin gems is probably one of the hardest videos you can do because you have to go look at transactions, you have to look at like the developers of the project, you have to look at all the team, the people, you have to do like a huge deep dive into those projects. My teeth look good. I just was admiring that. Remember how bad they used to look and now they just look so awesome. But anyway, all right, we gotta go. All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!